Hello, everyone. It's Christmas coming up, and I thought I will wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I don't know if I'll be able to do this until I go to India and have my Ayurvedic treatment. But I hope I will stay along and talk to you some more time, another day or maybe the coming future. Anyway, many happy Christmas Day to all of you. I had there was a misunderstanding in my life, and I want to bring that up today. Many years ago, there was a doctor from Talisheri who came to Accrington with his wife, and they lived in Accrington, and he used to call me to go and see the operation, and I should love going and see the operation. He showed me an appendicitis operation, and he thought I would faint. But I've seen blood so many times. So in my lifetime, this was about 20, maybe 25 years ago. And we were very friendly, and I don't know what happened. I introduced him to many of our friends all around there. And nothing happened. Everyone was happy to see them. And we used to go to their house. We used to babysit sometime. But the baby is now a big woman. She's in London. Then they moved to London. And London is a place where there are a lot of Malayalis. Malayalis are everywhere. But the thing is, some Malayalis are not a very happy type of people. They indulge in other people's life and get tangled with unknowing things. And I don't know how to describe it. But this couple I introduced in London, because when they moved to Windsor, he had a job in Windsor. He was working for the NHS, of course. And moving to Windsor, I introduced him to a family from Dar es Salaam. And from that day onwards, his attitude towards me changed. I don't know what happened, but I was only looking after his welfare. Then I didn't hear any news from him. And suddenly, after 25 years, I get a call from Bangalore. I'm not naming the person and dishonoring them. I don't want to name anybody. But if they are watching this, they will understand why I'm so depressed of his behavior. He went to Bangalore, did his medication. I went to see him in Bangalore. Not in Bangalore, in Talisheri, where he came from. And I also visited his wife's parents, who were very friendly with me. He was a lawyer or something, and that was okay. We were great friends. Suddenly all this thing happened when he went to London. And the family that got involved with him, I don't know, the chap, he's passed away now. And he had this vindictive mind that tried to break up people. I don't know why he's done that. And he's got two brothers who really hated him. He was in Mombasa for a while, and that's how I knew him. But I didn't depend on him to come to England. I came on my own free will. Then this guy from Talisheri, he rings me up from Bangalore the other day, so somewhere about a few weeks back. And I didn't know what to tell him, actually. I want to know why he stopped that communication with me suddenly. Without knowing that, I cannot accept any people coming to me, back to me, and saying, oh, forget the past, let's carry on to the present. But that's not the point. The point is, what happened those days? I still have that in my heart and in my mind. I don't like saying that some people are great and some people are not so great. They're all great people. I love to meet everyone. But when somebody has a grudge on me for not doing anything, then I want to know what that problem was. Anyway, forget all that. I hope they are listening to this. I hope they can come to terms with this and let me know. After this, they can call me and let me know if what was their actual problem. They had a problem. Anyway, what is done is done. What I have now is my little boy growing up. It's the best part of me. My little boy is now 4 months old. He'll be 5 months this Christmas, and is a bundle of joy. I am going, during my last 2 weeks, my daughter decided to take me to Sweden. Now, Sweden, my wife's sister is there looking after her grandson, who's just about 1.5 years old. A very sweet boy. And we flew from Manchester Airport to Frankfurt. I think it is Frankfurt, Germany. And from there we flew to Stockholm. And the wheelchair fellow took me from Stockholm airport, landing place, to a bus stand where we are supposed to go and get our hired car. Anyway, with all the bundle of our pram and the suitcases and the bags, jumped into a bus. Now the bus took us right to the place where all the hired cars were. And we jumped there and we found out that it's not the place. So we dragged ourselves all the way to the bus again, went back to Stockholm airport and took another bus which took us to the right place. By the time we got the bus, with a car, and drove 2.5 hours to, where's that right? I can't remember the name of the place. It was quite dark, 8 o'clock. It turned out 8:30. Actually, we landed about 3 o'clock. But the journey was so hectic that I got really tired out. Anyway, my daughter drove. It was a gift for me for my birthday to go to Sweden by my daughter. Fantastic gift. But the thing was, I really enjoyed the trip, but the only thing was the wheelchair fellow was making a mess out of all his traveling. Even in Frankfurt, they made me walk for a while before giving me a wheelchair. Anyway, we landed nicely in their house, looked after the children. They went for a trip to see the lakes and all that. I sat in the car with the baby. Baby Devan, my little grandson. Can you imagine? He's going to be 5 months this month, and I'm already 84. I don't know. I pray to God that God gives me another 5 years to see him a little grown up. Anyway, when we returned, our flight was late from Stockholm to Frankfurt. And thank God we had to stop over in Frankfurt overnight, even though our sleep was only 5 hours before we caught the next flight to Manchester. But in Stockholm, it was cold and it was snowing, but it wasn't minus anything. It was just snowing and very cold. But when we reached Manchester, we didn't feel that much of the cold. The next day morning was the flight to Manchester from Frankfurt, because we were given a 5-star hotel to stay in. It took me about half an hour to find all the gadgets to work so that I could find the lights. Everything was in German, so I couldn't understand a word. Anyway, we're back here in good old Baildon, -4 here. That's why I'm all dressed up in cold weather. I have 3 layers on. My wife and daughter's gone to my old workplace, Clitheroe, for some reason, which I don't know. And I'm dog sitting today. Mr. Connor is here with me. Their dog, anyway, I don't know what to feed him or anything, is still there. Nothing more to say. Take care, everybody. God bless. And have a Merry, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye for now. Cheers. Take care.